Yo, what is going on, you featherless pheromoses? Today we're gonna be playing some games with Ultra Necrozma. This is my updated list that I've got here. I got the Dawn Wings back in the deck. I feel like the comeback potential of Moon's Eclipse is just a little bit too good, especially when comboed with the oh so adorable Marshadow GX. Not too much else to touch on. The list is pretty straightforward, consistent from there. The one thing that's a little bit different, I like the Ditto. I really do like the Ditto a lot. I hate playing those games where I prize an NK or two, and then my opponents start picking on my NKs, and then it just kind of snowballs out of control from there. So yeah, that's the list. Like I said, not too much to it, just really the Dawn Wings, no Lele GX as always, and the Ditto that kind of set my part of the list. Maybe a little bit from what everyone else is running. So let's go ahead and get into some games and see how it goes. First game here, going first up against, whoa, the Poiple himself. All right, we're gonna go, we're gonna be getting that first knockout off. I almost want to, no, definitely don't Stellar Wish first. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and dig here for some guys. We're gonna get 2 NKs, I think. Yeah, I think we're just grabbing double NK here. Also gonna get rid of a Cynthia, get another NK. We're gonna be hitting with a Giratina initially here, because we're gonna be attacking into this Poipole almost 100% first, unless they have like Guzma plus what's it called? Guzma plus Blacephalon Energy and want to use their GX attack. I guess that could be something they would be interested in doing. Doesn't seem great to me, but to each their own. Go ahead and Nest Ball again for an NK. Also gonna go ahead and Ultra Ball these two, grab the Giratina, and then Stellar Wish, hope for a Viridian Forest here. Not quite. Just gonna grab an Ultra Ball, I think. Plan to grab a Malamar with that. I was hoping I could get an energy in play. I guess I still could. I could let loose to dig for an energy. Don't overly like that idea. I'm not opposed to it though. Yeah, why not? Don't want to use the Ultra Ball. I want to save that. Also want to save the Switch card. I just want an energy or a Viridian Forest here. There's an energy. All right, cruising now. Cruising. Also put our opponent down to 4 cards. Usually can't go bad. We're gonna go ahead and hold this, and we're just gonna start swinging with the Giratina, drawing some prizes here on this Poiple. And whatever else might come our way. There's a Heat Factory, so our opponent seems to be recovering fine from that let loose. There's the Blacephalon. Yeah, they're doing just fine. I was hoping we'd put them in a little bit of a stopper, but looks like nothing's slowing down these Blounds. Getting rid of another fire. Yeah, they'll be all set. They'll be cruising. Probably gonna see a Lele or let loose here. Oh, Poiple, so they have a supporter in hand, ready to go. Draw some cards. There's a Cynthia for 6, not the Lily for 7, but still pretty good. Pretty good recovery there from that let loose. Didn't really slow them down at all, like I said. Yeah. Wasn't my only goal though. We'll be fine. Just hopefully gonna see a draw supporter here off this Stellar Wish. We are already down quite a few draw supporters. I did have to get rid of a couple with some Ultra Ball and treasures there. That's not what we're looking for. Can we see? We can at least get Ultra Ball, which will get us a knockout here. So better than nothing. Definitely better than nothing. I'm gonna get rid of these two. Grab a Malamar. Will get us a knockout. And at the very least, we'll either get to use Jirachi again next turn or get to punch the Blacephalon again. So both of those work for me. Going down to a 0 card hand here to make this play work. And we're gonna go ahead and punch our own Marshadow for 40 damage here with this Shadow Impact. If they want to KO us, make them have to spend 3 energy too. And then we're gonna get to use, like I said, get to use Jirachi again, so it won't be a total loss. Pull a Ultra Necrozma here. Not really that big of a deal. Ultra Necrozma is not really that great for us in this spot. But yeah, they go for, oh, they send up the Poiple here, so that makes me think they're gonna go with a Guzma knockout somewhere. Maybe even Guzma knockout our Jirachi. A little annoying, I'm not gonna lie, that would be a little annoying. Ultra Space makes it way down. It's way down. We can also utilize that ourselves to find our Ultra Necrozmas. Our Dawn Wing's already out, so we can't find him anymore. And there's the Guzma. They're gonna go for a knockout. It looks like they're gonna go for the 1 energy knockout here. Oh no, just a Burst GX knockout or prize card draw here. Locking up our Marshadow. A little annoying. Viridian Forest, get rid of our Ultra, get an energy retreat, hit him. We could actually go Ultra Space first to grab this. That works out a little bit better for sure. Viridian Forest. Viridian Force, get rid of an Ultra. I think I'm gonna get a Metal Energy. Ooh, no, we're retreating, so I'm gonna go for the Psychic. Psychic Energy, retreat to the Giratina, and then I don't really want a Psychic Recharge. Well, if this thing gets knocked out, but it could knock out something else, and I'd rather Psychic Recharge than runs. Okay, so yeah, no Psychic Recharge, I mean. Shadow Impact. Go ahead and smack our own Jirachi. I think that's the best thing to smack here. For 40, hit up this Blacephalon. So either, I mean, if he goes with another Guzma play, we can at least knock out this Blacephalon with this Giratina. If he knocks out our active, we can just follow up with a Stellar Wish. Looks like our Let Loose was pretty kind to him, but his own Cynthia, not so much. So I think we might be rolling this guy out of here, rolling this Blown out of here real soon here. If he didn't get a decent top deck this turn. Yeah, if there's no decent top deck this turn, I feel like this one is all but over. Just a matter of time. But who knows? Maybe they got something spicy up their sleeve. Yep, there's that Viridian Forest use. They're pulling their own Fire Energy, getting rid of that Muck. Not a huge deal in this matchup, and then there's the Bursting Burn. And I think we are just going to go ahead and try and swing through the Bursting Burn, unless we top deck a Switch or a Guzma. Those will be the only two things to change my mind. Don't even really want to activate the Viridian Forest here. Yeah, I think we're just going to swing through with Shadow Impact. Tails taking another 30 there on that. Not a huge deal, but it could start to stack up. Hoping for a heads on the next one or a top deck finally. They can go ahead and knock us out for 1 energy now if they want to with the Mind Blown. But I feel like they might just be content after seeing us go through with the flip to go with the Bursting Burn. Oh, there's the attachment. So it is going to be the Mind Blown almost for sure here from our opponent. Yep, there it is. Mind Blown. Goodbye, Giratina. But we will get access to the Stellar Witch again. Hopefully giving us the resources to be able to knock out this Blacephalon. We'll see. Go, Jirachi. Go. There's the draw for turn. Metal Energies. We can at least knock it out with an Ultra Necrozma. I don't want to knock it out with Ultra Necrozma, though. So Stellar Wish first. There's the Cynthia. Gonna go ahead and just play it down. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and play the Cynthia. Just need 1 Malamar. We have the Viridian Force in play, so that will be able to find us the energy we need. Treasure away treasure. Gonna grab a, whoa, not that guy, this guy. 3rd Malamar. And we're taking the knockout here with the Giratina, like I said. And Distortion Door. These two guys are fine. Doesn't really matter. Psychic Recharge. Psychic Recharge. And 1 more Psychic Recharge before we take this Blown out of here. Retreat, and you know what? I think we have all the metals in the deck, so I'm gonna go ahead and thin a metal out of our hand. Keep it like this. We have the Beast Energy, so we'll be able to attack with a Ultra Necrozma for sure through that. We might even get rid of this next turn. The Beast Energy doesn't do a whole lot in this matchup. Actually, maybe it does, like the plus 30 damage, maybe it does like exactly nothing. There's an Ultra Ball though, so we are gonna be able to find that Ultra Necrozma out of our deck. Discard Tina plus our top deck. Find that Ultra Necrozma. If we want to keep our top deck, we can always Stellar Wish for a card to discard instead. Look for the knockout on this Blacephalon, and then we're just 1 prize away from being able to close out this game. Our opponent will probably go down to 3 prizes here themselves, which means they will have access to the enhanced Turning Point attack on their following turn. There's Beast Ring number 1. How many they have is really the question. That's always the question with Blacephalon. How many Beast Rings you got on the Beast Ring turn? How scared should I be? But I'm not feeling too scared. I think the prize trade is a little bit too in our favors for us to worry about anything really. There's a treasure, so I take it they don't have any more Beast Rings to deal out this turn, but they are going to be able to get out a second Ganondorf. But yeah, I don't think it's going to matter. We're drawing 2 prizes on this Blacephalon, and then I don't think they'll really have a way to stop us from drawing a prize. They'll have to attack with Blacephalon next turn and hope we can't set up another Ultra Necrozma, which could be possible. There's 2 in the discard pile, but we have both stretchers left, so we just need to find one of them and we'll take the knockout, or a Guzma, and then just Shadow Impact and knock out an Ganondorf. So I'm feeling good about this one. Feeling like it's just a matter of turns to be played. Here's the Mind Blown finally. I'm gonna have to discard 300. They could discard 2 and keep this guy with the Beast, I guess. Unfortunately, the Beast Energy is still glitched online. Oh, they're keeping both Blacephalons alive and ready to go. Okay, interesting choice there. I guess maybe they don't have a ton of fire in here. Okay, that's reasonable, I guess. I still would have discarded 1 off here, 1 off and again, although personally, draw a Lily. That's gonna be fine to discard alongside the Giratina. Go ahead and grab ourselves an Ultra. Comes down, Beast Energy, Lily for 6. There's the Stretcher option. There's the Guzma option. So we have all the options available to us to get the knockout on the next turn. Yeah, feeling good about this one. Psychic Recharge again. Gonna go ahead and thin out the deck by a Malamar here. Go ahead and get a Metal preemptively into our hand. I'm gonna Psychic Recharge for one more as well to the Marsh Shadow. Just in case. Stellar Wish. Grab ourselves a Cynthia. Have all the supporter options in hand. Yeah, I don't see a way we're losing this one. They could let loose us next turn and then hope we dead draw. I think that's their only hope, though. Set up pretty well here at this point. Photon Geyser to go down to one prize card. Like I said, if they do let loose us, all we need is a Guzma or an Ultra Necrozma plus a Metal. Viridian Forest currently in play, and they are down 2 stadiums, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there's the second one. They're probably running the 3 stadiums. This list looks pretty familiar. I'm expecting the double Ultra Space. But yeah, I don't think it's going to be quite enough for our opponent. It will have to be let loose, replace stadium, and then hope, and then pray from our opponent. That's not a let loose. Isn't a Ganadel, though. Get some energy in play. You definitely still have a let loose roaming around in there. There's a Lily. If I was them, I definitely would have gone for that let loose first and just hope that our opponent bricks from there. My hand is way too big to be chilling. There's the treasure, though, so I'm expecting the let loose here. They got it. They have to take it here, right? There's no way they don't. Whoa, shuffle up the deck. There we go. It was in hand the whole time. All right, here's the let loose. I think they're also going to need a Viridian Forest here, or a stadium replacement, to really lock us out of the game. All right, we have the Guzma, so we have the game here. Just gonna go ahead and set up Giratina, Guzma, knock out one of these goons on the bench. Just going through the motions now. They don't know we got it. Go ahead, let them do their charging up, take the knockout, but it's not gonna be enough. We know that. They don't quite know that. Three, 4. Goodbye, Ultra Necrozma. Served me well. You did what you needed to do. Go ahead, Jirachi. And just going through the motions here at the end. Distortion Door. Doesn't matter where it goes. Psychic Recharge. 1. Psychic Recharge. 2. And of course, Psychic Recharge number 3. And a Guzma, give me an Ganadel. And we take him out here with the Shadow Impact to close this first game out pretty reasonably. Both had kind of weak starts in the early on. Both got kind of stuck early on, I guess is what I should say, me and my opponent. But we had a little bit better setup, and once we both finally drew out of it, we were able to roll them from there. One with an incredibly clean start here. No idea what we're playing against, but they better have something crazy, because that's what our hand is. Whoa, looking at the Diancie here. We might be playing against the how do I want to approach this? Definitely want to start out yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of this guy. We're gonna grab a Tina. No matter what, it looks like we want to be attacking with a Tina early on in this matchup. Get the Tina, attach to the Tina, Inkay, Lily for 7. It does not get too much better than this. It can get better though. Believe you me. Got both Schmalamars. Go ahead and Stellar Wish first, see what we have the options of. Definitely going to be that escape board there. I almost want to put a Viridian Force in play here just to go ahead and use it. I think I'm going to get rid of one of these Ultra Balls. Go ahead and get ourselves a Psychic Energy. I see no reason to not go ahead and just treasure that away. Get ourselves a 3rd Inkay here. Or even the Giratina. No, let's just go with the 3rd Inkay here. 3rd Inkay. Go ahead, throw him down. And then pass over to our opponent, and we'll finally see what they're playing. The Diancie and the Ditto says Buzzgarb, Weavile to me, but we'll go ahead and let them show us what they're playing. Interesting that they opened with the I guess maybe they got the Ditto off the mulligan. I guess I wasn't really paying attention on that. I was gonna say, interesting that they chose to open the Diancie, but they maybe didn't want to. So yeah, we'll see what we're up against here. We had a very gas start. Turn 1. No matter what they're playing, they're going to need a lot to be able to keep up with us from here, I feel like. There's a Viridian Force getting rid of a fighting energy, so I feel like it is probably a Buzz Rock or Buzzwool type of deck. There's a fighting to the active. That's never good. And then there's a Lily for 4. I'm not sure why that energy wouldn't make its way to the Ditto. I don't know, maybe they're confident in that Diamond Rain. There's just going to be a pass from our opponent. Don't really want to bench the Ultra Necrozma still. Check our discard pile real fast. I'm going to go ahead and Viridian Force, get rid of this. Grab a Psychic. Attach, evolve. Skateboard is going to make its way to the active, then Lily for 4, and then we'll Stellar Wish. Do we want the Stretcher? No, I think we want the Nest Ball. I don't think we're going to use it. We might go ahead and burn it, but who knows? They could KO an Inkay or Malamar next turn. So then in that case, we'd want access to the Nest Ball to find more outs to the goons. Not going to commit this guy or anything else down yet. Just going to go ahead, Shadow Impact. I think we're going to go ahead and punch our own Giratina here. I think we're far enough ahead where, and not knowing what they're playing, I would just like the Giratina to be, if the Giratina gets knocked out, I'm fine with that. That's what I mean to say. If the Giratina gets knocked out, I don't actually care. So they can go ahead and knock the heck out of this Giratina if they want. Okay, it is a Zygarde deck. Yeah, definitely not afraid of this deck at all. Yeah, I'm going to have to give this guy the hands, I think. We'll see, though. Yeah, I'm not afraid of Zygarde at all. Just need a setup, and then I think we're going to start rolling on him. Just a matter of time. But, you know, never know. Maybe they got something spicy in here. Ooh, they will be able to actually go ahead and hit the big numbers here with the Cell Connector. Get the 2 energy on there immediately. Once again, not that big of a deal, though. We'll see. There's a Guzma. Gonna not quite knock out the Inkay, unless I'm mistaken. Ooh, there's a Muck. Not that big of a deal. I keep thinking everything's about to be a bigger deal than it is. We can actually knock out the Muck this turn as well. Definitely what we're going to go for here. Going to go Guzma. Going to go first. Get rid of this, because we are about to KO the Muck, so I don't mind that being in the discard pile. Guzma up this Muck. Send up the Jirachi for a quick second while I think. Going to go ahead and evolve this Malamar. Could Nest Ball for another Inkay, or I could just leave the bench space open. I'm feeling leaving it open, I think. Actually, no, let's go ahead and Nest Ball for another. Well, it's going to be Ditto, I guess. That's fine with me, actually. Yeah. Go ahead, get the Ditto involved. This time is now. And yeah, Shadow Impact, punch our own Malamar. Do have a Malamar prize. Do have an Inkay prize as well, I believe. Yeah, we'll see what our opponent comes up. There's the Malamar. So even if they knock out this or knock out a Malamar, we had a chance to get the knockout with the Ultra Necrozma. Actually, we had the Beast Energy, so we were just kind of cruising. So it's Silvally, Zygarde, but a little bit too little, a little bit too late, I think, on this one. They're gonna go ahead and stretcher themselves the Muck back into the deck. We'll see if they have a draw supporter. They might go ahead and hit us with a Verdict GX. That'll slow us down for a turn. But yeah, really nothing to worry about. We'll just be chilling. So Lily for 4. Another Zygarde, heavy on the Zygarde. Curious if they're going to go for the GX attack here, or if they're just going to hit us with that Land's Wrath. Both knock us out, but one means my Ultra Necrozma won't be able to get the return knockout. The other one means I definitely will be able to get the return knockout. So we'll see what our opponent wants to give us the option of being able to pull off. We've been sitting on this hand for a while, and it's pretty big, so either I probably have a draw supporter. There's the Verdict GX. Either I have a draw supporter, or I have a Ultra Necrozma in hand. One of the two. And our opponent decides, well, he probably has Ultra Necrozma in hand, and he was right. Malamar's going to come down. Got 2 Psychic in there. Going to go ahead and Viridian Force away this Psychic. Let's go ahead and get that going. I'm going to go ahead and play as Cynthia. Hand is okay, but I think there's better hands out there to be seen. There we go. That's a little bit better. A couple more options. The Distortion Door. And then we have that triple Psychic Recharge to go ahead and get an attack off this turn. We can still attack it. It only prevents GXs and EXs from attacking it, that Verdict GX. So we're still chilling. Doing fine. I guess we haven't Stellar Wished yet. We should do that. That's a Skateboard. We already have the option of Cynthia in the hand, so Skateboard it is. Almost forgot to do that one there. And then another Psychic Recharge to the Shadow Impact, or to the Giratina here. Retreat. I don't think I'm just going to go ahead and hit another Malamar here. They're all going to be matching soon. 40 to 50 damage on each of them. Hit him for 130. And then we'll see where it goes from here. I think we just have about this, just about have this one wrapped up. Just about have this one wrapped up. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Just about have this one wrapped up here. Gonna two-shot this guy with Giratina, then look to one-shot this last GX Pokemon with the Ultra Necrozma. There's a Choice Band. Doesn't really make a difference there, especially since they lost the. There he is, Diancie. So this, they have the Zygarde GXs, but they also play the. Oh, it's a Fire Memory. I was gonna say they also play the Fighting Memory, but it's not actually. It's the Fire Memory. So it is the Silvally deck. Silvally did get a little bit better recently with all the 2+2 memory options. I believe they got Grass and Water. So the deck got a little bit better. Silvally got a little bit better in general. But not good enough, I don't think. Not quite good enough. Taking their time on this one. Gonna be an Ultra Ball. I assume we're finally gonna see a Type Null make its way out here. Maybe not. Maybe they'll hit us with a Let Loose and hope we dead draw from here. Who knows? Maybe they'll hit us with second Diancie so they can actually knock out this Giratina, right? 130, yeah. We'll see. They're going to need something magical here, though, to be able to pull this one out, I think. Taking their time. Oh, they have Zoroark in here as well. The whole squad in this one. Maybe it's just a one of Silvally for the Ditto evolution. That would be actually pretty interesting. I kind of like that, actually. That's kind of cool. It's like heavy fighting, but also has that one of Silvally, get the retreat cost on the Zygardes. There's going to be the Landrat. Yeah, like I said, not quite a knockout. Giratina definitely troublesome for Zygarde. Once your Diancie goes down, I'm going to go ahead and Viridian Forest, start thinning out the deck a little bit, get rid of this guy. Go ahead and grab a Psychic. We already have the option of Metal in hand. I'm going to keep the Treasure. So then it's just a Shadow Impact, and we're gonna go ahead and smack our own Malamar. They're all matching now, except for this one. This one's a little bit different, but the other three matching Malamars. And this guy over here, Timmy the Malamar, he's a little bit different. 10 more damage. All right, continuing with the Zygarde train. It's not gonna work out for them, but they don't know that yet. At this point, they're definitely gonna have to hit us with a Let Loose or something of the sort to be able to shut us out of this one. I think Let Loose is going to be the only way to shut us out of this one. And even then, we got the Jirachi. Our deck is pretty thin at this point. And then we have so much time to actually come up with a play past that. So even if they hit us with the Let Loose and we're stuck for a turn or two, I don't think it's going to stop us from winning this game. It'll just be still a matter of time from then. Ooh, this Zygarde. The baby Zygarde. Not great. He's like, okay. He's kind of cool. Yeah, there's that Water Memory. So I'm assuming they probably play a thicker. If they're playing this many memories, they probably play a thicker Silvally line besides just the Ditto. Here we go, knockout with the Zygarde knocking out the Giratina, and it's just gonna be us going through the motions here as we set up game through the Ultra Necrozma. Grab the Ultra. Ultra makes its way down. Attach the metal. And then we start Psychic recharging. Would not be surprised to see the scoop. But if they want to sit through the triple Psychic recharge, that's fine with me. 1, 2, and a Psychic recharge one more time. 3, gonna then send him up, take this knockout, and close out this game here at the end. So yeah, it's gonna be another short video here today, guys. Just kind of want to show you my updated Ultra Necrozma list. If I was to play Ultra Necrozma in tournament, which I think I actually might at my coming up challenges and cups, I think I would play this list for sure. I don't like Tapu Lele GX. I like Ditto. I don't really like Choice Band right now. Zoroark's not like super popular, so and you can still beat it even if you run into it, especially through the Marshadow plus the Dawn Wings combo. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy it, be sure to give it a like. If you're enjoying the content, be sure to subscribe. Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. What are some decks you guys want to see me play? I've gone through most of the major ones. What are some decks you guys maybe want to see me replay, show my updated list, show some more games with? Let me know. Comment section down below. Be sure to check out my live stream and social media links in the description below. Have a good day. Thanks for watching, and peace.